what a good day to be a New Yorker. Am I right? I mean, I'm not, but I'm not a New Yorker, but I'm LARPing as one at least. God damn, we are back. Woke is back. It's all here. It's all happening, folks. We are live. We're alive. And god damn, does it feel good to be here. It's palpable. You can feel it. You can experience it. It is electric. And I felt it last night. As you guys know, we traveled over to the Brooklyn Paramount. And on our travels there, I was legitimately anxious. As you guys know, you saw it. Not very good at hiding that sort of stuff. The reason why I was nervous is because I've been burned before. We've all been there. If you've been a socialist or a leftist for a long enough time, you've been there. At the moment of seizing on glory, having it get ripped away from you. So I was not ready to celebrate until the ball dropped. And we did it. We played a role in this. We played a fucking role in history in the making. You did, right? So we can have a brief moment of respite, you know, bask in the glory for a brief moment. Obviously, the work is not done. And there are still many mountains to climb, many hurdles to overcome. How concerned were you that the 9/11 comments would negatively affect Zoran's campaign? Honest estimation, I didn't think it was going to work at all, as I told you guys. But you know, you always still worry. And like, look, it's not a secret, guys. Like, yes, now that the election is over, we can be open about it, okay? Yes, of course, I am fairly well connected with not only Zoran, but also the campaign, okay? And yes, of course, I was very deliberately standing on the sidelines, okay? Like, it's not, you know, I was doing that on purpose because I was a little worried, no matter what. Unfortunately, there are a lot of very wealthy individuals who have, who clearly consider me to be a significant enough figure to try and disparage as aggressively as they did. I mean, think about it. Michael Bloomberg literally dumped $3.5 million into running that fucking ad in the very last moment. In the very last moment, you know, I didn't want to ever be a burden, right? Are you saying you were a part of the campaign behind the scenes? No. I wasn't like a part of the campaign. I'm just saying that I was lending as much help as I can. Why was Olivia Reingold hovering over you? So that was like a very funny moment as well. The Free Press's very own, the lady who did the terrible John Oliver bit was the one who was just like straight up following me around, trying to basically catch me slipping. I don't know. I mean, look at this. Look, and it's so funny that like a lot of people don't think that I'm like aware of this shit. Of course I'm aware of it, man. I'm not gonna like make a big deal out of it in the moment. But like, of course, she was literally just like behind me, hovering around the whole time. Yeah, of course I knew who she was from the jump. You kidding me? But you have to be courteous to the best of your ability, right? But of course, like there was a point where I think she brought up like another article that she had written about the millionaires leaving New York, and I was like, oh yeah, you like that article? Oh, you wrote that article? I was like, I'm familiar with your other article. Here's the moment.
Yeah, I know who you are.
Oh, okay.
I've seen your work on denying the Gaza famine.
Pardon?
Hi.
But you
You did do that though.
Okay, well, anyway, I would love to profile you. You know who I am?
For the Free Press?
Hi.
You already have profiled me. You called me the handsome face of terror apologia. Not you, but your outlet did. Which, by the way, I did not have an issue with at all because they used a handsome photo. So it was cool.
Well, anyway.
I literally, I put that article on as one of my favorite articles anytime someone asks.
I love how for most of you, the Free Press. Thank you.
I'm a media demon. Of course I'm familiar with the Free Press. I do media. No, I'm not a free presser. I do media criticism as a part of my job. So of course I'm familiar with the Free Press. What?
I just want to watch for this.
You said the pig was good, so she tried so hard to recover, but you completely broke it after that. You're so trashed in the neighborhood? No, I wasn't trashed. No. Totally snubbed Amani, who was hella judging the white girl law. That's Amani for Muslim girl, I believe. Yes, I've known Amani for years. And it was just unfortunate timing for her to be there while that encounter was taking place. But it's so funny because, like, as I was saying hi to her, she immediately recognizes what's going on and she just like peels away. It's pretty funny. Amani's the one in the background. This is cool. Hasanabi swarmed by journalists at the New York City Zohar Mamdani watch party. Things that I said?
Yeah, like any of the I regret things that I say, and I regret things that I will say in the future as well. I'm a human being, and I'm a Twitch streamer. I'm not a serious political operative by any metric. If Andrew Cuomo decides to present me as some sort of kingmaker, well, he's wrong. I'm just a regular ass dude. But that's probably the reason why I have 70,000 people watching right now, because people want to hear from regular ass dudes as opposed to more buttoned up commentary folk that don't actually represent the interests of everyday citizens. Do I regret things that I said? Yeah, like
How many cameras do you think you said Andrew Cuomo to? I don't know, but it's never enough. Hey, fuck you, Andrew Cuomo. Suck my. Oh my God. I will keep saying that. Oh my God. Pause. How will I know if you regret what you said? We'll see. Shahani was literally crying last night on camera. Love that. I love that. I will celebrate those tears. I will celebrate those tears. Those tears will give me the energy I need. Man, you are not allowed to say you're just some irrelevant Twitch streamer anymore. I don't want to hear that shit from you from now on. Brother, I will keep saying that, okay? I'm going to keep saying that. It don't matter. It don't matter if people don't see it that way, okay? I'll keep saying it. I'll let my work speak for itself. You understand? Yeah, I'll stay humble. You got to acknowledge at least you have political emotion. Yeah, no shit. I mean, I do acknowledge it. But yeah.
No, I'm not a free presser. I do media criticism as a part of my job. So of course I'm familiar with the free press. What?
I just a lot of love for
Yeah, only for that one specific article. But nice to meet you.
Yeah. Oh my God. AOC, a possible future president, stream snipe you. That's motion. Oh yeah, that was dope. Oh God, I hate that the fucking mic was peaking so much. Yeah, it's just like people think I won't keep a similar energy when I'm in person. Like obviously I'll be more cordial. I'm still gonna keep a similar energy. Like I'm not gonna be fake nice, right? Your mics were still better than Zateo's. The problem with the audio is that it's virtually impossible in that chaotic environment to have like decent audio. It's always gonna peak, you know? It's always gonna peak a little bit. We just have to eat it. They're everything to me. Yeah, this was a great moment.
Always. These are, people don't understand. They keep telling me like, oh, have you seen these ladies? And I'm like, have I seen these ladies?
Our first fan.
I ride for them. I'm a day one.
Do you like Zateo? Man, I love Zateo. Those are my goats. This is why the centrists and the right hate you, an actual straight shooter. I love Zateo. I love Dropsite. The amount of respect I have for all of the incredible journalism that those guys do. Are you kidding me? I will ride for them. Just like the I've had it ladies, you know? Had to get me a lifeline here. Yeah, I'm candy flipping. I just got here. Hasanabi still wasted? No, I'm just fucking absolutely out of my mind hungover, and it comes and goes in waves. Where were we? Yeah, so we did the, oh yeah, New York Post cover today is a banger, and I think they can't even find it in circulation because people have been purchasing it like crazy. On your marks, get set, Zoe, Socialist Mamdani wins race for mayor. It's apparently a banger cover. I need one. Hasanabi vindicated. What is this? Oh yeah. Exit polling on young men 18 to 29. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, bitch. Let's go. Oh, plus 40? Plus 40? Oh, we're outside. We are outside, motherfucker. Let's go. Vindication. Oh, the dudes are so back. You guys might recognize him. His name is Bill. Old Bilbo Baggins. Was hanging out with Bill de Blasio quite a bit. Chopping it up. I'm not even kidding. Plotting out where we go from here. Did you know who you were? Yeah. Okay. Speaking of no motion or low motion or high motion, I think in the political world, if you are former politician, current politician, you, especially if you're on the Democratic Party side, you know who I am. Okay. That's for sure. Like obviously like average New Yorkers, maybe not so much, but yeah, that's why, I mean, you saw it last night. There was mad people, like the representatives coming up being like, yo, you know, what's good? You have at least one singular motion. Yeah. There were some very cool moments last night. You know, RIP to all the haters. I know seems like nobody at the event had watched the Context Nuke and wasn't familiar with like you know, Dogtober 7, Shocktober 7. I guess, you know, I thought that was because if you look at like Reddit, if you get your notes from Reddit, you would think like or all the fucking base boosted Twitter accounts, you would assume like, you know, the whole world despises this guy, but it turns out it's not the case.
We will mobilize. We will make sure that his agenda, his working class first agenda works. All right, here you go. Yeah.
What's up? How are you?
Good. How are you? Excuse me. Oh my God.
This is insane.
The amount of anxiety that has been lifted off my shoulders.
Wow, 100%.
I was so fucking worried. I was so worried.
I know the nerves are peaking from the call.
It felt like February in Nevada, where you're like, oh my God, is this happening? And then you're like, oh no.
Yeah, is it gonna happen?
Yeah, so I'm so glad. I'm so glad it happened. But listen, you know this better than anybody else. The job is only beginning.
Oh yeah, this is step one.
And look, people keep asking me like, what do you think? Oh, will he be able to get his agenda across? And I'm saying like, look, there are people like myself. We are ready to mobilize to make sure that we apply pressure where pressure is necessary in terms of showing up, in terms of being loud, in terms of making sure that people understand that there are.
But yeah, that was a cool moment. Linked up with some politics heads. There's a generational cope happening in a subreddit right now. What, LSF? Brother, last night's events is unironically the proof that this shit don't matter, okay? Who gives a fuck what a bunch of sweaty Redditors who never leave their goddamn basements think? Years and years of desperate attempts of manufacturing outrage, desperate attempts at smearing me and what I've been trying to do have amounted to obviously nothing. It makes things shittier, that's true. But ultimately, how can you look at yesterday being surrounded by you guys, a fuck ton of Hasanabi heads who went out and door knocked and canvassed and was able to play a formative role in successfully, what the hell is going on? My chatterino's busted. Successfully bring about change. Like literally, you have to understand something. This community, people in this community that are already a part of the DSA, that are already a part of DSA New York, they went in and they were a part of 100,000 other New Yorkers that phone banked, that canvassed, that door knocked for a Muslim socialist mayor, a Muslim socialist mayoral candidate that was, at the time of our first interaction, polling at 5% in a crowded primary field with no name recognition. Okay? You all played a part in history. And there's a reason why there was so much international attention on this as well. Okay? Like there was an incredible amount of attention from other global leaders and shit. Like this is huge. This is a huge deal. And you guys played a role in it. And door knock, every single person that canvassed, like you did this. Okay? I need you to understand. This is why I always say, like, I am just one dude. I'm nothing, right? I am nothing without this community. I'm nothing without you guys. And I'm nothing without you guys actually going out and doing the work. Okay? I'm just one fucking dude. So don't let anybody take that away from you. I mean, Sean is right. It's impossible to quantify how badly associating Zoran with Hassan backfired. Literally all he did was make Hassan more popular and Zoran was completely unaffected. You know? I don't understand. Why are these guys celebrating? They should be worried. They should be worried in my presence, right? They should be frustrated that I'm there. It's so weird.